Okay, so this is card number 10 in our Cute as a Bug series. And, oops, let me take it out. Put that again, huh? So it just says thanks, and you open it up, and inside is just blank. Okay, so let's pull this out. And I'm going to just flip it over. And this is my card base. And so then this is the inside, and this layer is going to go here. Yes. And that's the inside of my card. Now let's work on the front. So you have a piece of paper, basic white, that is 5 1/4 by 4, and that's what we're going to work on. So you have some paper strips here. Okay, so on these, we're going to go one over here, a plant over here. No, they're going to go the other way. So I want my flower going kind of, it's funny because it's all covered up. So this one's going to go in the middle, which is different than my original because somehow the cutting didn't come out the same when I cut the kits. So, but it works. And there's my pink. And oops, my pink goes over there. Goes to the left. And my green goes here. Okay, so I'm going to start with it here. So I think because I had used 2 sheets of paper when I created, which I wasn't supposed to, this is the only one that came up wrong. It's not wrong. Okay, so I'm going to attach that one. I'm going to attach this one over here. My other 3 in. So I put my second. Space in between them. Could you even do that? No, you wouldn't do that because that wouldn't look good. So you guys notice that you have some of the paper left from my cutting, as well as a whole for sure. I'm going to try to give you instructions on which ones to cut. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just leave it up to you guys to figure it out. After my last card, number 7, I cut the wrong butterfly. So anyway, so then this is going to go on here. And I did not pop it up because there's got so many layers to start with. And I'm going to go all the way to the edge of the white. I don't want the white to show here. So I'm just going to pick that up, scoot it down like that so that it's nice and even with that edge. Okay. This one I'm going to stamp thanks. And the thanks is from Everyday Beauty November 2025 Paper Pumpkin. This one. I know I'm using a lot of Paper Pumpkin things on it, but Paper Pumpkin has amazing stamps. I'm sorry, guys, but even if you just get the kit for the stamps are so great. I mean, look at this. This was November's, and look at this. It's got pretty flowers. But for all you do, hello, beautiful, thanks, celebrate today and every day. I know that's showing up in some of my cards. I think it is in this kit too. And I love them because they're such great greetings. If for nothing else, get them for the greetings. They're a fun kit. And every month I redesign them. And so it's kind of a fun thing to do. So on this one, I need to trim off some of this. I cut this last night and I said I didn't look at my card, and so I was pretty sure I needed to trim this off. So I'm going to cut off the little, down to the little I'm not a fussy cut person. It's not my favorite thing to do. Okay, I had a feeling I needed to cut that some more. Okay, so now I can stamp my thanks. My thanks is going to be in Cajun Craze. I want to make sure I go high enough for my little ants, but not so high that, oh, I know what I did. I took this and I lined the bottom of it up with the bottom of my paper here, and I trimmed around it so that I wouldn't lose the shape of my paper. At least a little bit before I cut. Straight across the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim off any excess that's hanging over, even with the edge of my paper. It just kind of gives it a finished look. It's attached to there, it'll look great. Okay, I'm going to stamp my thanks, and I'm going to check this stamp. Okay, in the pad. And my thanks is going to go right. So something we practice doing that we don't do anymore, we just stamp and lift, is stamping and letting it set. Because when you let it set, the paper absorbs more of the ink off of your stamp. So mine came out a little bit light. I think my pad probably needs to be re-inked. So that's going to be one to be done. So I'm going to add my little ants here, which were cut from the paper. Whoops, where's my other ant? There. And I put them on with dimensionals. So let me get some mini dimensionals. I have one here, and I think we can fit one on the horn. Oops, stuck to me. I have glue on my hands. So, yeah, that's what happens. One for the flag, and one more. That's really overkill on this little guy, but you know what? It's okay. All right, so my little guy that's walking with the flag is going to go right here. I think I missed one of the papers on there. I did. Not getting too close. He's got plenty of room, and on the horn is going to go over this way. Like that. Okay, let's attach this to the Cajun Craze arch. These are the everyday art that was used. Beside that, leaving an edge, a border. I didn't. So let's put a little glue down here. I don't usually do that, just because it never ends up being in the right place. Okay, and then in your kit you will find some of these Regal foiled gems. And so you're going to put 3 of those on there. One's going to go over here. We're going to lose it right there. One up here. And we'll put the other one. I dropped it. That's a good place for it. Okay. And then we're just going to attach this to our Cajun Craze card base. It's going to go right on here. Okay, and there is card number 10 in our Cute as a Bug series. Just like that. Thank you, and I will see you at card number 11.